Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I bring you some disturbing news about the Catholics in Nicaragua. Almost 2 months later, on the morning of 14th of January, news came that a plane with members of the clergy on board had left Nicaragua destined for Rome. I held my breath and prayed he was on board. After learning he was counted among the passengers, the relief was bittersweet. He was finally free from the yoke of this tyrannical regime, but he had been expelled from his beloved Nicaragua. His release was the result of a combined effort of countless individuals throughout the world: His Holiness Pope Francis, the unwavering support of exiled Monsignor Silvio Baez, Auxiliary Bishop of Managua, and many other religious leaders, members of governments, parliaments, U.S. Congress and NGOs throughout the world. Bishop Rolando Jose Alvarez Lagos had spent 527 days as a captive since he was first held hostage. His release, and that of the others, is testament to the courage and resilience of the Nicaraguan people and their families who never gave up. The official statement from his release by the Ortega-Murillo regime read: "The Presidency of the Republic, of the Government of Reconciliation and National Unity and the people of Nicaragua, deeply thank the Holy Father, Pope Francis, the Secretary of State of the Holy See, its Cardinal, His Most Reverend Eminence, Pietro Parolin and his work team, for the very respectful and discreet coordination carried out to make possible the trip to the Vatican of 2 bishops, 15 priests, and 2 seminarians. Ortega and Murillo are unchecked old-school despots, and the systematic repression of the Catholic Church, along with political dissidents and the free press in Nicaragua, is the type of behavior that was seen typically in communist dictatorships. But we shouldn't be deceived by this cynical publicity stunt and believe that the expulsion of bishops, priests, and seminarians is the result of a friendly deal between the regime and the Holy See." The Vatican Chancellor, Archbishop Paul Gallagher, said during a press conference in January, "It is clear that negotiating for the release of these priests from Nicaragua was not very easy." He admitted that he was not fully aware of the details, as he was not a direct part of the negotiations, and apologized for not being able to give precise information. For many of us, this has been a way for the regime to distract the world from their intention to annihilate the Catholic Church in Nicaragua. The situation is alarming, and we need to raise awareness about the persecution they are facing. In recent events, Monsignor Alvarez, a powerful symbol of resistance, has become a target of the oppressive regime in Nicaragua. After bravely refusing to join the exiled political prisoners, he was unjustly transferred to the notorious La Modelo prison. False accusations were made, labeling him a traitor to the country. Shockingly, he was sentenced to 26 years and 4 months, a grave injustice, and his nationality was cruelly stripped away. During his imprisonment, Monsignor Alvarez was subjected to denial of crucial medical attention while his family was hardly allowed to see him. It was heart-wrenching to witness his health visibly deteriorating, with the regime even releasing staged photographs to misrepresent his well-being. Sadly, this persecution extends beyond Monsignor Alvarez. The Ortega-Murillo regime has consistently targeted the Catholic Church, abducting, imprisoning, and convicting bishops, priests, seminarians, and religious congregations. They have imposed restrictions on religious freedom and practices, mirroring tactics used by the Castro regime in Cuba during the 1960s. In addition to these atrocities, the regime has escalated their repression by resorting to slanderous language, referring to bishops and priests as devils in cassocks. They have gone so far as to forcibly close down Catholic media outlets. The Church in Nicaragua has been profoundly affected, with countless clergy members facing persecution, exile, or imprisonment. The consequences of the regime's actions are dire. Universities and Catholic education institutions have been shut down and confiscated, denying thousands of children access to education. Non-governmental organizations have also been stripped of their legal status, further suppressing civil society. It is disheartening that the international community has failed to impose effective sanctions, allowing the regime to continue perpetrating crimes against humanity. The time has come for the world to awaken to the atrocities occurring in Nicaragua. On Thursday, 8th of February 2024, I will be testifying at the inquiry conducted by the UK all-party parliamentary groups on the situation in Nicaragua. I will be urging for urgent action and shedding light on the suppression faced by religious leaders, institutions, and human rights in the country. Please subscribe, like, share, and follow for more content. If you would like to support my channel, you can donate via Cash App, $Director327. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.